In the treasure of wisdom left behind by Amir al-Mu'minin Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, peace be upon him, every word is like a lamp illuminating the road of life. One of his timeless pieces of guidance is this: you are required to adopt literature because it is the adornment of family honor. These words are not a simple piece of advice, they are a mirror in which we can see the reflection of our past, our present, and our future. They are a reminder that what we carry in our hearts and minds is far more precious than what we wear on our bodies, and what we leave as a legacy for our children is not wealth, nor land, nor property, but knowledge, wisdom, and character. Literature, in this saying, does not only mean books, poetry, or writings, it means knowledge, refinement, culture, eloquence, manners, and wisdom. It is the education of the soul and the training of the mind. It is the ability to express truth beautifully and to live truthfully. It is the adornment of family honor because while money fades, while beauty disappears, and while worldly fame is forgotten, knowledge and wisdom are what preserve the dignity of a family through generations. Let us imagine for a moment a family that owns vast wealth but has no refinement, no wisdom, no learning, no humility. Their wealth may attract eyes, but their lack of manners and knowledge turns hearts away. On the other hand, imagine a family with little material wealth but rich in literature, wisdom, and culture. They speak with kindness, they carry themselves with dignity, they express truth with eloquence, and they treat others with respect. Such a family may not own gold, but they carry an adornment that shines brighter than gold, the adornment of literature and wisdom. This is what Imam Ali, peace be upon him, is teaching us. In every society, people look at a family and judge not only the individuals but the collective reputation. If a child of a family is educated, wise, respectful, and eloquent, people do not only praise the child. They say, "This is a noble family, this is a family of knowledge and honor." But if the children are ignorant, rude, and careless, people do not say this child alone is misguided. They say, "This family has no honor, this family has no upbringing." That is why literature, knowledge, and refinement are not just personal achievements, they are family honor. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, wanted us to understand that adopting literature is not only about self-growth but about protecting the dignity of our family name for generations to come. Think of history. The families who are remembered today are not remembered because they had great mansions or huge treasures. They are remembered because they carried knowledge, culture, and wisdom. The family of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his pure progeny, is honored across the globe not because of material wealth but because of the treasures of knowledge they shared. Imam Ali himself did not leave behind mountains of gold, but he left behind sermons, sayings, letters, and a legacy of wisdom that scholars and common people alike continue to learn from more than 1,000 years later. This is the meaning of adopting literature as the adornment of family honor. It outlives wealth and beautifies honor forever. Let me tell you a simple story. There was once a poor father who worked tirelessly to send his son to learn. The father owned very little, sometimes he ate less so his son could buy a book. Years passed, and the son became a man of great knowledge and wisdom. People respected him so deeply that they would invite him to settle disputes, to teach their children, and to speak in gatherings. One day, a man asked him, "Your father was poor, how is it that you carry such dignity?" The man replied, "My father gave me knowledge instead of wealth. He gave me honor that cannot be stolen." This is the reality. Literature, learning, and wisdom are adornments that thieves cannot rob, time cannot erase, and poverty cannot take away. Imam Ali's words are eternal because they address this eternal truth. Now reflect on our society today. Many families run after wealth, cars, houses, and clothes to show honor. But how many invest in literature, in knowledge, in refining the hearts of their children? Parents sometimes buy expensive clothes for their children but do not buy them books. They give them devices but not wisdom. They give them comfort but not manners. Then later, when the child grows without culture, without refinement, the family name suffers. People whisper, "This family had wealth but no upbringing." That is why Imam Ali's saying is a warning as much as it is advice. If you truly care for your family's honor, adopt literature. Fill your homes with wisdom, learning, books, and manners. Adorn your children not only with clothes but with the dress of eloquence, respect, and knowledge. Literature is not only reading books. It is the ability to express yourself with clarity, to speak truth without arrogance, to listen with humility, and to write with wisdom. Literature is the way you arrange your thoughts, the way you decorate your speech with kindness, the way you refine your heart with knowledge. A person without literature may have wealth but will speak in a way that dishonors his family. A person with literature may have nothing, but when he speaks, people say, "This is a person from a noble family." Imam Ali, peace be upon him, wanted us to seek that nobility, that refinement, that dignity which does not vanish. Consider the example of two brothers. One chases wealth, the other pursues knowledge. Years later, the one with wealth may live in luxury, but when he dies, his wealth is divided and forgotten. The one with knowledge, however, leaves behind students, writings, wisdom, and honor for his family. People remember him, people honor his parents, people pray for his children. Which one truly brought adornment to his family? Clearly the one who adopted literature. This is why the Imams of the Ahlul-Bayt always emphasized knowledge as the greatest inheritance. Another angle to Imam Ali's words is the responsibility of preserving family honor. Honor is like a jewel, and literature is the polish that keeps it shining. Without literature, honor becomes dull and lost. Imagine a person with a noble family background, whose ancestors were known for knowledge and piety. If that person neglects literature, neglects manners, neglects knowledge, then people say, the descendants of such a noble family have fallen. But if that person adopts literature, speaks with wisdom, lives with refinement, then people say, the honor of this family continues. In this way, literature is not just adornment, it is protection and preservation of family honor. Let us also think about the generations to come. What do we want to leave for our children and grandchildren? If we leave them wealth, it may be spent. If we leave them property, it may be sold. If we leave them businesses, they may collapse. But if we leave them literature, wisdom, knowledge, and refinement, they will carry an adornment that no loss can take away. They will walk with dignity, and people will say, these are the children of a noble family. Imam Ali's saying is guidance for those who think about their lineage, their descendants, their legacy. There is also a deeper meaning here. Literature, in Imam Ali's context, is not only worldly knowledge, it is also spiritual knowledge. It is the ability to understand the Quran, to understand faith, to understand the beauty of morality. A family, adorned with literature is a family adorned with the light of religion, with the fragrance of wisdom, with the strength of character. Such a family becomes a lantern for society. People seek them for advice, for comfort, for guidance. And such a family is honored not only among people but in the sight of Allah. Reflect on the families of scholars in Islamic history. Some were poor, yet they are remembered today because of their literature and wisdom. Their children carried their legacy of knowledge, and generations were honored because of it. This is the proof of Imam Ali's words. Family honor is not in titles, not in castles, not in jewels. It is in literature, knowledge, refinement, and wisdom. That is the true crown. My dear listeners, the question we must ask ourselves is this: how much literature have we adopted in our lives? How much have we adorned our families with knowledge and refinement? Do our children learn respect from us? Do they see us reading, reflecting, speaking with kindness, expressing wisdom? Or do they only see us chasing after wealth and appearances? Imam Ali's words are not just advice, they are a responsibility. If we want our family honor to remain shining, we must adopt literature. Think about the power of literature in practical life. A man who speaks with wisdom can solve disputes, while a man without literature can destroy relationships with a single harsh word. A woman with refinement and knowledge raises children with dignity, while one without it may pass down ignorance. A child with literature uplifts the whole family, while a child without it may bring shame to the family name. This is why Imam Ali, peace be upon him, tied literature directly to family honor. Let me share another reflection. Sometimes, families spend years building a reputation, but one ignorant word, one unrefined action, one careless deed from a member without literature can stain that honor. On the other hand, one refined, knowledgeable, eloquent action can elevate the family's reputation for generations. Literature is like a shield protecting the family honor, and like a crown beautifying it at the same time. This is why Imam Ali emphasized it so strongly. My beloved brothers and sisters, let us take a pledge from today. Let us adorn ourselves and our families with literature. Let us make knowledge and refinement our pride. Let us invest in books, in learning, in wisdom. Let us refine our speech, polish our manners, and express our thoughts with clarity. Let us raise children who are known not for their clothes but for their respect, not for their wealth but for their wisdom. This is how we can truly live the words of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. Adopt literature because it is the adornment of family honor. We must understand that true honor is not what people see from the outside, it is what they feel when they interact with us. They may forget the clothes we wore or the car we drove, but they will never forget the words we spoke and the respect we showed. That is the lasting adornment. That is the beauty of literature. That is the honor of family. So let us live these words. Let us teach them to our children. Let us spread them in our communities. Because in a world chasing temporary glitter, it is literature, knowledge, and wisdom that shine forever. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, gave us this jewel of guidance. Let us hold it, polish it, and wear it proudly as the adornment of our family honor.